like to think it enriches his experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent?
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
О, сука.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald. The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm...
Good. You seem to Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me hand...
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of...
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice.
An optimistic idea. Professor Weasley has asked that I be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Psst, psst. Over here.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something, or at least that's what we decided.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet in the forest.
I'm not sure. What's this all about?
You'll see. I promise you have nothing to fear. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back. Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
I've not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
Revelio.
Revelio.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
House elves and wizardkind's best.
Glad you came.
Oh, please tell me you have an answer for me about the butterflies.
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat, and I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stayed with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
Bardo Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Excuse me, did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
I did. I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph, only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be...
I can certainly look out.
Any help would be appreciated. You might... I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a... Claire will be at
Revelio.
if you'd like to speak with her.
Aloha Mora. working?
What do we have?
Hello, Hamura. Revelio.
What are you up to now?
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Revelio.
Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
That I do, but,
Just exploring the countryside.
Aye. Bit of a wanderer, miss. Name's Leopold Bap. Now, for someone like yourself who is also I wouldn't dare set foot. What do you say, my young friend?
Something to consider.
Aye, let me know if you...
What do you have for sale?
See if there's something you need. Thank you for your patronage. Thank you for your patronage. I shall hope to do business with you again. That's been a pleasure. See if there's something you need. Thank you for your patronage. That's been a pleasure.
This looks intriguing.
Thinking in terms of good and evil merely indicates a limited imagination, in my opinion.
Is that Inferius wearing a woolly jumper? That must be Bardolph. Patricius Totalis.
Incendio!
I'm not sure Madame Beaumont would want to know what really happened to him.
Patricius Totalis! Revelio.
The Ministry ought to loosen the reins on the dark arts. No better protection, if you ask me.
An entry from Bardolph's journal. He overheard whispers, a plan, something to do with him. This mentions in theory, and something about it being Bardolph's turn next.
Accio! Incendio! Accio!
Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
Ranrock's loyalists are a menace. What can be done?
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock?
I did. Never a man.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock, my brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. Simply at my wit's end.
How did your brother Bardolph end up in St. Mungo's?
Bardolph had spent the entire when a group of Ranrock's lot appeared and demanded the harvest. In their anger, they hurled him against the rock. The moment he left St. Mungo's, he vowed revenge.
You said Ranrock's loyalists have set up camp here?
To the south, across the river. I won't go near them.
I'm unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists.
Much as I would love to be. We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
This day's gone on too long.
Incendio.
I won't rest.
Confringo.
Such arrogance.
Accio.
Nice stuff. How nice
Incendio.
stuff.
Glacius. Confringo.
This are ya?
Incendio. Accio. Confringo. Incendio.
I don't have time. I won't rest. Dead.
One camp down, one more to go.
Revelio.
An intruder!
Bring me a dozen humans to battle. I'll take them all. Run the other way when they see me, humans do. Every time. Don't see myself doing this sort of thing forever, though. Fancy I'll have my own operation worked out one day. People working for me.
We're close to a breakthrough.
Nothing to see now.
Who is it?
Hello?
What an foot! It's the student from the town!
I won't rest until you regret coming here. One less human to worry about. Such arrogance.
Incendio! Incendio!
No! I will make you pay. I won't rest until you're dead.
These rocks have seen better days.
Revelio. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Fran Rockus Revelio.
Both camps cleared. Madame Beaumont will be glad to hear that. Seems pleasant.
I do miss the bus. Venture out.
Hello, Madame Beaumont.
You cleared them out.
I managed to catch them off guard.
When my brother returns, you saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly.
What do you have for sale?
What are you looking for exactly? Thank you. Oh, I do hope my brother is all right. Marvellous. I could always use more of these. Thank you for passing through. Oh, I do hope my brother is all right.
Madame Beaumont, I believe I have some news of your brother.
Badolf? What do you know of my brother?
I'm afraid he's joined the Ashwinders and has no interest in returning.
What? No, this can't be. He was seeking their advice, that's all.
I'm truly sorry. I wish it had been better news. I wish you well, Madame Beaumont.
What more could I have done? Oh, Badolf! Badolf, dear brother. What are you looking for exactly? Thank you for passing through.
Revelio.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Bardolph, you wouldn't have left without saying goodbye, would you? Thank you for passing through. I should have done more. I shall never forgive myself. Bardolph, you wouldn't have left without saying goodbye. Oh, my sincerest gratitude, you brave soul. You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue camera.
Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
What is it? What's wrong?
Goblins! That's what. Ranrocks. I need a little something. Something to...
You're right. The world's not safe at the moment. It's best that...
Oh, I will. Ranrock's lot won't take me. And I've you to thank. Please, accept this gift in exchange for your help.
Hello. Do you...
Hello. It's not... I'm Priya Treadwell at you.
What do you have for sale?
Let's have a look, shall we? You won't be disappointed, I can promise you that. You won't be disappointed, I can promise you that. You won't be disappointed, I can promise you that. So nice of you to stop by.
Revelio.
I should investigate.
Revelio. 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 Revelio.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Glacius. Confringo. Capulso. Levioso.
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
Oh, nice.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Such
What are you up to now?
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift. Come on. This way.
Revelio.
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time. Everyone stays out of sight.
I'm well suited to counting money. I love a job at all.
Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you...
Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy. Hey. Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm so
Sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Revelio. Are you all right, Anne? I didn't...
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must...
I am. Sebastian and I...
Oh, the common room. I adore... I do miss Hogwarts. But I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home. It's not the...
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being... I must say, I wasn't prepared...
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves any time soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to...
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian... He's no idea the harm he could... I hope you'll remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian? I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me. I'm the one trying to help her.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuine.
I refuse to believe that. And I miss my sister. Come with me. I need to show you where... Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expecting this rabble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only good wizard is a dead wizard in my book.
When the war is over,
goblins will rule over wizards at last.
One less.
Stop! I'm afraid of heights!
I don't think you know. I won't rest until you're dead.
Incendio. Quiet now. Revelio.
You ought to cut back on pudding. Mistook you for a troll the other day. Afraid to fight? No! I won't rest. Rather unwise coming.
Incendio.
Confringo.
Incendio.
You've made your last mistake. You will suffer.
Confringo.
Come in here.
Accio. Incendio.
It's only a matter of time.
Silent as a grave.
But if you don't fill up so much, you can actually go further. It's true. It's a grapple you are. I was only following orders. Leave your accusations in someone else's direction if you don't mind. Who's there? I could fall dead asleep on my feet, I could. What was that? What I wouldn't give for a cup of mushroom tea. Most goblins in my family worked in the mines at one time or other.
Totalis.
whiskey over here. You have to learn to share. Mr. Dallas, you've made your last mistake. You're like a glum bumble beneath my feet.
Fringo!
How did you do that?
Confringo! Incendio!
One less human to worry about.
Confringo! Incendio! Leviosa!
Back you up! Arrogant child!
Leviosa! Confringo!
You should have known you would lose.
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
How long for a bacon and mushroom stew? Mr. Dallas. Someone there?
Incendio!
No!
Leviosa! Confringo!
Just you wait till I'm on solid ground! How childish!
Incendio! Confringo!
You're so clever.
Incendio! Incendio!
I won't rest. Look at you, beaten by a goblin. Nothing over here. Mr. Dallas. Hello? Hello? I have a brother who works at Gringo. Couldn't pay me enough to sit behind a Mr. Dallas. Someone ready to fight.
Incendio! Incendio!
Get accustomed to that. You fight. I won't rest until you're dead.
Incendio!
You've made your last mistake. I won't rest. Stop by.
Incendio! Leviosa! Rebellion!
can't stop us.
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Revelio. Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were before my uncle and I could stop her. Anne rushed out. She came face to face with a horde of goblins. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child.
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at billywhigs, but I keep thinking that there might be might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for
Revelio.
I've heard goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was a Hogwarts professor lived here centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists. Revelio.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Revelio. Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Revelio. This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Sebastian, this house...
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not full.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not... They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and now you've been witnessing... Oh, and this house belonged to a... If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my...
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search. You for answers about what happened to Anne.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Huh, a stairwell. Why bother blocking a stairwell?
Revelio. There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
Revelio!
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
Revelio. I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I have a rare ability to see whispers of ancient magic.
I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it...
I'm not entirely sure, but the Keepers have said that it's a powerful magic.
And you can wield it? Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well, I'm tempted to hold my breath. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Is it connected to our common room?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. I'll be in touch. Till then. Revelio!
Lumos. Revelio.
Another detention! Another! And at your age! Thrown out of it. I suppose that was wishful thinking.
Deke. Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howard said in Beasts class, that I should study. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in...
Precisely what... You see, the rune knew exactly what you need. Come along, then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
Revelio. I'm ready to learn how to use them.
Perfect! Deke, look. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh.
Revelio.
During those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Revelio.
You got one!
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with... Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree over... Deke will meet you there.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Lumos. Revelio. Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying.
Then I shall go and rescue.
Good luck. Deke will... Deke cannot believe how many people you have.
Levioso! I'll look after you. I rescued a jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your jobberknoll find. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not.
Are there any other beasts?
Just one that Deke knows of. A herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees. Deke will see you there.
Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front. But, so, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten...
I shall go and find a moon calf.
Deke will be waiting.
No, you don't. Revelio. Not going to hurt. It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a moon calf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the moon calves dancing. Deke supposes you're finished. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but...
All right.
Deke will... Deke thinks you should be proud. There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued, then you home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of? Heavens!
What is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready. Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deke?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home. Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts,
Very well.
Wonderful.
I've collected some magical material.
Now Deke can show you. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft.
An enchanted loom.
Exactly. It will allow you to use making your clothing more useful. Why don't you try it?
I'll go and experiment with the loom now. Came out nicely. I should show Deke. I used the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful. You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Can I use the loom to enhance any item of clothing?
The loom will only enhance clothing of a certain quality. Deke suspects you'll find more valuable. Deke also knows that some of the shops in Hogsmeade...
Thank you for your help, Deke.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbottom Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
And your reading is The Dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies.
Professor Shah.
Astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the Highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Hello. I don't believe we've met officially. I'm Amit. I'm something of an astronomy buff.
Hello, Amit. It's nice to meet you.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could. A lot of good that did. How am I supposed to find Sirius when my hands are too cold to use a telescope? It's a dog, isn't it?
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
Incendio!
Professor Shah's just about as cold and distant as the bloody stars he wants us to chart. Ugh, not how I wanted to spend...
Professor Shah?
It is increasingly rare to find a student who seeks after. But if you truly desire to chart the courses of the cosmos, we ourselves are not unlike blank stuff.
You mentioned astronomy tables earlier, in class. What were you talking about?
Long ago, devotees of the astral arts, for centuries wizards made. Sadly, they have since become mere monuments to...
Am I right in thinking you are unimpressed by
Of the many other so-called disciplines taught here, do not confuse astronomy and astrology.
Thank you, Professor. I look forward to...
I am glad to hear it.
Not sure what you can learn from these astronomy tables that you can't learn from a cup of tea leaves.
The perfect night for... Oh, Revelio.
I have the telescope. It's nicer than...
I would not offer a prospective stargazer.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
Давай.
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use them.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't? Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform. Something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
Revelio.
A few cobwebs. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as... as I expected.
Incendio. Revelio.
Accio.
Incendio.
More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh no, not this
there's the
close to
table.
school, I mean.
I think you should do the honor. Go on, try it out. The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart. I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Whatever you say, Amit. Whatever you say.
Oh, you wait. This is only the beginning. You will find more. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh,
That's quite generous. Thank you.
you are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway...
Revelio.